and say that you should never be leaving work at this time of day. Ever. Not if you're an educator. Like, that's the moon. The moon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Swamp, and it has been quite a while since we have explored the hashtag teachers of TikTok. And let me tell you, it is almost always a gold mine. And it does not give you much faith in the American education system. But it does remind me that I've been trying to push my new proposition for schools across the country for all teachers. Have TikTok, get fired. It's that simple. No questions asked, no explanation, just have TikTok, get fired. So once again, I will be the Virgil to your Dante as we descend into yet another circle of TikTok hell.
The theme for this year is we is better than me, which as a leftist, I can relate to that. Like, I like that sentiment of working together to better a community, right?
And let me guess, you are so intelligent, so woke, so educated, so open-minded that you can't imagine that anything other than a leftist could even think of such a thing.
But given that I'm in a red state, I wonder how some of my colleagues, more the conservative ones, kind of juxtapose that idea with just like capitalism, right?
No, Brian, not right. And I'm just making up people's names in this just so I can have a name to yell. I don't know if he's actually named Brian. He kind of looks like a Brian. Anyway, what do you teach, Brian? How to be a brain-dead moron? How to misunderstand the world around you 101? Or the classic for beginners?
Like, how can you nod along with the things that were said during PD, like working together to better the community and, checking your ego and, learning from your colleagues and the others around you when you have capitalism?
Gee, Brian, I'm just as dumbfounded as you. I have no idea. But I'm not an educator. You think maybe you would have this figured out. There's honestly so many red flags that you're throwing at me right now, even aside from what you're saying. The hair, the weird Harry Potter tattoos, the clearly some kind of LGBTQ flag in the background. Yeah, you got a TikTok. You're fired. Next teacher.
I don't exactly remember the context, but I had a student today say to the whole class that two boys being together or kissing is gay and that being gay is nasty. And of course, I very vocally disagreed with him. And I did in front of the whole class because I wanted everyone to hear it.
Now that I can believe, Angela. That I can believe. That's the only reason why you would become a teacher. Look at me! Look at me!
When we talked later privately about it, but I had a student jump in with me at one point and say similar things that I was saying to the student.
Of course they stepped in and said the same things you were saying, Angela. That's how that's how teaching works.
And she came up to me afterwards and she was like, "Miss Abbott, my heart's beating so fast. I'm so mad."
Uh-oh, she's starting to cry. I'm feeling and then everyone clapped ending coming to this.
And I was like, "I know, but I'm glad you said the things you did." And she was like, we're going to continue to stand up for all people. And I was like, "Right, girl, we're raising activists, y'all."
Angela. Mind if I call you Angie? Listen, Angie. I actually was believing your story at first when you said that there was a little boy who said that something was gay and that was nasty. I believe that. I'm not buying this part of it, okay? No one here is buying this part of it. Just stop, okay? Just stop. All right, in case you didn't get what that was, let me explain this really quickly. This is a school where all the teachers have TikToks, all of them. And they even have this like weird little set that they go and do TikToks on. What the f?
You should not be a teacher or work in education in any capacity unless you are anti-racist.
Ah, getting back to our roots. One of the OG SJWs here. All right. You're not actually anti-racist? No, wait. Being anti-racist isn't enough. You have to be actively anti-racist. Get it right, Leslie.
Unless you are actively trying to learn how to be a better ally to marginalized groups.
See, I knew it. You had to be actively anti-racist or actively whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Unless you are actively trying to learn how to best support your students who are parts of those groups, you should not be in education. If you do not support LGBTQ plus students and their rights, you should not be a teacher and you should not be involved in education.
This whole non-argument, this talking point about supporting LGBTQ rights, it's just gotten so tiresome. No one's out there trying to strip away anyone's rights. Even Trump didn't do that, and he said he was worse than Hitler.
I think because I'm a pre-K teacher, I don't condone bullying of any kind, whether you're inside or outside of my classroom. So I'm walking on campus the other day, and the young woman in front of me is pointing and laughing at someone. I finally see who it is. It's this gorgeous non-binary person.
All right, listen up there, Brantley. You just said you're a pre-K teacher, and you walked up to a gorgeous non-binary person. Those thoughts don't go together.
Wearing this Britney Spears Hit Me One More Time outfit. And they're also wearing these giant platform sneakers.
Pre-K, Brantley. Pre-K. At least craft your story so it lines up with the age group that you're talking about. Britney Spears outfit with platform sneakers? Pre-K.
Mr. Williams is a safe space, and I especially want marginalized people to feel safe around me. So as they approach me, I stop them. I'm like, babes, I love it. You look amazing in those sneakers.
All right, Brantley, that's one too many. What state do you teach in? I'm calling Child Protective Services.
They had the biggest smile on their face. They thanked me and went about their day. Sister girlfriend in front, though, turns around. She giggles and was like, I thought you were talking to me. I look her up and down. Sister girlfriend's wearing Crocs. I said, ma'am, there's 2 reasons I didn't compliment you. 1, you're a bully. I heard what you were saying about them. Number 2, you're wearing Crocs with socks. Double murder, babe. Complimenting a bully, not my thing. Complimenting someone in Crocs could never be me.
Brantley. You just admitted to bullying a child. I'm sorry that you got picked on when you were in school, but it seems like an awfully long play to go through schooling, college, get a job, to then be able to bully children. You could have done that at the park for free, and then we could have arrested you. Just saying.
One of the biggest things I learned from being on the conservative Twitter hate page.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again?
One of the biggest things I learned from being on the conservative Twitter hate page.
Dina, that's what I thought you said. And I actually have a Twitter. Sign me up. Where is this? How do I follow it?
Is that they specifically love going after teachers.
Oh, crap. Cassandra here is calling me out.
Most of the videos that they take are of teachers. And a lot of the comments on those videos are demeaning teachers and education in general.
See, Cassie, I think you'd get along with my friend Brian at the beginning of the video. To you, education just means left-wing propaganda. So you couldn't imagine why anyone has a problem with education. But here's the thing, Cassie. It's the left-wing propaganda they have a problem with. It's not the education.
Like, tell me you value people being uneducated without telling me. Who are the people making up the majority of their party? The uneducated. Who are the people denying science? The uneducated. Who are the people believing their bull? The uneducated. They have a vested interest in keeping people dumb. It's no wonder they go after teachers so much. It's no wonder they don't want to pay us. They want us to quit, because if people are uneducated, they're more likely to vote Republican.
All right, Professor Cass, I'm going to be honest with you here. You are just so absolutely fantastic that I can't imagine why these people have such a problem with you. And am I the only one that is just slightly troubled by the fact that how many of these teachers are posting videos of themselves just cursing profusely? I mean, what the is up with that?
So my students went to art today, and one of the little boys in my class decided that he wanted to do his art project on a pink piece of paper. And the art teacher told this little boy that he needed to choose different color because the color pink was for girls.
Nope, Brentley, that did not happen. That didn't happen. Try again.
I walk into school one day and some of the staff and administrators are making fun of one of my students because he's wearing nail polish.
No, Theodore Otis Brentley, okay? No, sir. Stop it. We do not tell lies. No administrator, staff, teacher, whatever, in the last 5 years has made fun of a pre-K student. Remember, he teaches pre-K. I didn't forget, Brentley. No school staff member has made fun of a student for wearing nail polish. Didn't happen. Try again.
Like he saw a teacher reflective of who he was, and it gave him permission to be himself. That's why I partnered with my friend James and we created Boy Toy. Boy Toy is inclusive. It's for any and all genders. We just want children and adults to be able to freely express themselves.
You know, the first time that I watched this clip, I was planning on saying something about the student saw himself reflected in me and it gave him permission to be himself, because that is its own problem. Because a lot of these teachers bring that kind of idea to the table here. You know, they need validation. That's why they became teachers. Not to teach, but to have the captive audience to give them the validation that they so desperately need from external sources. But I think I can't even really go down that road when you just explained to me that you made something for small children, young boys, baby boys, pre-K, remember pre-K, and it's called Boy Toy. Boitoi. Boy Toy. Brentley, because of you, this video is not going to get monetized now. Thanks for that. There's no way that I can spin that. You can't even spin that in a way that makes it appropriate. Come on, Brentley. What are you doing?